Jesus. Why is my mic so goddamn loud? Jesus. Why is my mic so goddamn loud? Jesus. And the echo starts. Hey, how you doing, Moritaka? Yeah, the game is divided into 6 chapters. Chapters, nice. Can I continue game? Cheat it? Haha. And the music and atmosphere of that, like the ambiance music already is pretty darn cool. I really like eerie music, like it's all around you. Those kind of stuff. I can't like get it on the top. Well, an example, but maybe not as strong as I'm thinking of right now, is The Last of Us 2. That soundtrack makes you feel like it's always all around you. But I feel like there are other soundtracks that maybe Little Nightmares 2 specifically has that. Oh, also wanted to show you my haircut. I did I don't even know what you call it in English. The sides are completely zeroed out. It was naturally here, and maybe you can see, can you, got the little bun over here. So kind of wanted to let the sides grow more, but my mom really wanted me to cut my hair because the sides were so long, and I was like, fine. I cut it at a 0 length near my ears, and she was like, it's too short, why'd you do that? So nothing's perfect, I guess. Doing pretty good on a difficult section of the game. Alrighty, well, I guess I'll wait, hold on, maybe I should go. Oh wait, ooh, Nightmare. Of course, that's a thing. HUD, yeah, I guess I need all that. Brightness seems okay. Got the Eren Yeager bun. Yeah, the bun is starting, but the real Eren Yeager look, I remember it was Jacksepticeye's video. He started playing Far Cry 6. Excuse me. I didn't think it was that cold outside. Excuse me. His version of Danny, the female protagonist that you can choose for Far Cry 6, they let their sides grow so long that you can put it behind your ears and let it go. That is the real Eren hair, because he really let his hair grow for 4 years, so he could really absolutely put everything there. But because my hair can naturally get like tangled and like bush like, because I swear to God, before I put the bun, my hair was very long, so I would put a bunch of water and gel, put it all to the back, and within like an hour it would already start getting messy, and by the end of the day there were curls absolutely everywhere and I couldn't do anything about it. But now that it's tied, it's way neater and better to tidy. Sometimes if it gets out of hand, but the sides, I remember when I started and then I decided to cut the sides once, it was because the sides were never like easy to control, right? So I did that, and then I let it grow more, and then again my mom asked do that, but this time correctly I asked the person to leave. Well, I asked the person the last haircut I had, and they completely took off the behind. But this time I asked, I want to let the top grow and keep this because I had the bun right there. So we really took all of my top hair, put it at the top, cut the sides a lot, because it really feels like it's a stubble beard at the back. That's how like close they use the blades. It's insane. I'd recommend easy mode on your first playthrough. The game's pretty difficult even on easy difficulty because a few hits and you're dead. Okay, I shall remember that. Everything seems pretty good. Subtitles on, please. Font background. Wait, font size. Shouldn't you show an example of the font size? I'll just tell you that I do not like background stuff for text in games. Video commentary. I guess that's a cool addition for people who want it. Let's start a new game on easy, and oof, gets right in there.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear. In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and it's what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
The game seems a bit soft, or is that just me?
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oh, shit!
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
Oh, shit, he's dead.
He was dead.
Yeah.
I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Oh, well, that's not settling at all.
Suddenly, his body was gone.
Nightmare is the first
I was in shock from
episode.
the crash. I could hardly stand my feet.
Well, it wasn't a crash, more like a body slam. Soft. The audio, I mean. Let me just double check. Everything seems to be on maximum. I don't know, it seems a tad soft, and my little adjustment here for the audio is on max, so... Ooh, the use of focus is cool. Like, because the light is so bright, his, like, top body is... Wait, look up at the light. Reverse your controls for looking up and down. No, thank you. Oh, that's cool that they ask at the beginning. You can change camera settings, menu, and walk. Hold to sprint. That's cool. Oh, I feel like I need to look out for a lot of audio. I
had to go to the
auditorial
lighthouse.
hints.
I knew there was something important waiting for me there.
Well, you're a long way away, Chief. A mini-map? And I guess the red stuff is my health. Okay, you did talk about resource management. Can I go here?
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Is the narration purposefully done like it's in a book because he's a writer? Or maybe he's just thinking, I like that, you can think of a lot of ways. Coffee thermos. 1 out of 100. If this is a collectible and not something you can use to craft, I actually don't know what to say. But it's actually interesting. Maybe he's just thinking to himself, but because he's so used to writing, he just automatically thinks how he does in his head, like you would write. Like, I like... Oh, God.
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder? You think you're God? You think you can just make up stuff? Play with people's lives and kill them with your fingernails to the top?
Yeah, no. I'm just gonna nope the hell out. Oh, goodness me. Oh, he needs to catch his breath. Dodge attacks.
You can't stop me!
I realized that the hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
So his creations are coming to life? Used to watch my brother play this game all the time when I was little. It's that... I saw when it was loading 2010, 2021, so it's that old. I consider 11 years a little old. But just because it's old doesn't mean it's bad.
How does
Can't
it
wait.
feel to die by the hands of your own creation.
He can't run very far without running out of breath.
This way!
Who? What? Who are you?
Hurry!
Alright, I'm here. Stream keeps buffering. Oh, crud, sorry. Should be better in a bit.
Quickly get inside! There's no time to lose!
Ah. Wait, what?
Oh no! Stop! No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped. There was no way out.
Oh god, what the hell? And I can jump in place.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Where? Where do I go?
Follow the light.
Follow the...
You are hurt. You should go into the light. You are always safe there.
What was the L3 thing for? Focus.
I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
No.
Follow my light. To teach you, the darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing. The hitchhiker has been taken over
Oh,
by
God.
dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light. Turn your flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away. You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him, but it's still inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
Now you'll die.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
In the nightmare, a terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
You led me this way, and now I'm gonna
Okay, just a sec. I should change where my camera is. Cause yeah, cause I can't see my gun inventory. Nice, you can reload faster. Well, that adds some horror elements.
This is it.
Flare gun. Is a flare gun an area of effect light weapon, maybe? Get the buffering stopped. Perfect. Oh, I think I pulled off a headshot there.
I can keep this up forever.
Oh, mother of God. Whew. That's close.
He's here. Alan, wake up.
Oy, oy, oy.
Shh, baby. Just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
Alan looks like a slight variation of Keanu Reeves for some reason. Okay, I gotta stretch my legs. Oh God, that feels nice.
Let's act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy, moments before he got eaten by a bear.
Goodness.
Hi.
Hello there. You picked a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lot.
Keanu Wake.
If you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I can get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
Get enough pictures.
Nice.
She was
I got a
having
couple of
fun.
really good ones. So you made a friend. That's cute.
Right. Yeah?
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer? Are you there yet?
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble? Just say the word and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax and recharge. So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll call back later to make sure you're doing okay. And you call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. Just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
You know he's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did I tell you?
Text message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
Haha. that's actually a surprisingly realistic move. You forget a little something. He's like, oh yeah, say hi to Alice for me. I'm assuming this is Alice. Get back to the car.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord. A Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us. I'll go fill her up while you get the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes?
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave. I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake. Alan Wake. Oh, God! I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll be back in a moment. I can't believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
Examine? What was that?
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is
So
no
much
longer
for a
human.
quiet vacation.
Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ah.
It does that. Get stuck. Yeah. You need to give it a good solid whack. You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
Take a shot every time Alan says I love you too. Yeah?
This is it.
Don't go in there, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
You're
I didn't
telling
wanna
me.
wait. I wanted to find Stucky, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
I can't even... Jesus, I can't even see where I'm going. Those old men are the ones who are referenced in Control with the rock song in the wall
Stucky?
changing level. Yeah! Nice!
Carl couldn't make it. Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, indeed. Jeez Louis. Who is that?
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
You got lucky this time, young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you alright?
Splendid, splendid! Damn hernia. It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah. Splendid, splendid. It's been a long time gone. Good to see.
The Andersons, they're, local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake! Your keys!
Wait, what?
That diner was a real nut house.
So what was that key? Who was that woman?
A wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back home. Okay?
Okay. We can talk about this later.
Batman here, I'm KBFF.
I didn't want to talk about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word in 2 years. Not since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while. See those stars winking down at you? It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight. Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Aw, what a gentleman. Crap, I keep pressing X, because I think in God of War, it's what I changed to as the interact button.
Dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it. Hello? Anyone here? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
can focus now? That's odd.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn.
Okay, that was actually very
I needed
creepy.
to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
The island.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Sorry, I was gone for a sec, getting ready for bed. Alan Wake, let's go. Hey, Malcolm, how you doing, bro? Yep, Remastered came out, pretty good price. Socially Inept has been highly recommending it to me, so I thought, why not get started on this? Okay, you said somewhere on the island, so maybe we should go out for a sec.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. Now let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBS FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Well, hello, Rose. Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out.
Damn it. Alan isn't the only person that's wake. Admit.
So much for keeping a low profile.
Man, writer that's that famous. That's interesting. I don't know writers nowadays who are so often talked about like that, which is a little unfortunate. They deserve just as much recognition.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
The shed? Ah, thanks.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
The hell? Where's the door? I don't even see a way in here. Ah, here we are.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Let there be lights. Trophy.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
It's an interesting echo.
It was a beautiful
More like
place.
Alan woke.
I told myself I could rest here.
More like
Sleep
Alan
here
wake up.
and forget
Just
about my
that.
work.
Whole thing's a nightmare. Just wake up.
I thought we could be happy here.
Return to Alice. Up, sun setting.
Alice? Honey?
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh. Probably not what I'm thinking about,
Well,
but...
Hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
Surprise!
A typewriter.
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice, everyone
Hey, hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe...
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice! God damn it!
I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice?
Alice? Alice!
The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Whoa!
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
What the hell?
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another.
I feel like this game is going to be a series of those.
All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice.
Ooh. Alan, really hope
dead.
people understand
I'd
that
have to
reference.
find help on foot.
Is that like a reference to like, what is it, Heavy Rain? With the dad calling out to his kids?
Among
Or something
Alice's
like
things
that?
was a book,
Except
The
now it's
Creator's
Alan.
Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Okay. Wait, where the hell's a flashlight when you need one?
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there. Damn.
Hello? Hello?
No, it's reference to the YouTube video of that beaver shouting, Alan! I don't know, I'm so sorry.
The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Well, that's what happened earlier. You can access them, you have manuscript pages.
Departure by Alan Wake.
Wait, what?
Departure by Alan Wake. The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Ooh. That last little line is super cool.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Just gonna move the camera a little more, 'cause Alright, is there anything else?
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
What the hell was
Anybody
that?
there? Please. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square.
So on the pages also gives you a glimpse of what to look for in the game's story. Ah, interesting.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Hello, I'm a new watcher. Yes, you are. Welcome, Kaiden Fin Ree. Welcome to the channel. Spooktober month, and Moritaka in the chat here, a good friend of mine, has been requesting Alan Wake a lot to me, so playing it for the first time. Like I haven't played the original at all. This is a blind playthrough of Alan Wake for me. Oosh.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stuckey would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
I knew he was going to say something like that. Of course, that was the first thing that came to mind. Axe through a door.
During your trying, it's the latest.
Yes.
In
Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Oh, man.
Roman.
Hello? Hello?
One stone.
This is bad.
Oh shit. Shit. I gotta move. Oh shit. Wait, what? Am I dead? Jump. Oh sh.
I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone.
Wait,
Or
what the?
something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
Hold on, I flashed the light on the boxes and there were arrows. See?
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
Ooh. I kind of want to test out the flare gun just to see how it works. Yeah, so it's basically an area of effect light. That's cool. Oh wait, I should turn off the power here so I can climb on that. Oh, and there was revolver ammo. There we go.
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
That's what I say.
Those are gonna be off. Third gun is incredibly handy. Yep.
What the hell was that?
I probably don't want to know because that sound was quite terrifying. Wait, are there boss fights in this game?
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside.
God damn. He mentions the river, I fall right in. God damn it, I wanted to walk over the branch. I really hope that...
What the hell was that? When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water. Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Oh, more arrows. Ah, right, alright. Where's the supplies?
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way. There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
Anything else up here? God. Oh shit! It literally explodes and kills them. Okay, handy indeed.
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Shotgun? Hold up a minute. Oh. Anytime I find a shotgun in a game, it's a win. Should be good. Now, where was that ladder? There we go.
I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you.
The gas station was closer now, its light welcoming in the darkness.
Paul makes the best dogs in the state. Belly Burster is the best with no contest. Monster Dog is second best. The famous dog is...
Whoa. It's gonna move. I know this shit's gonna... Okay. Change the flare gun. Swear to God, at some point the series is gonna turn into change to flare gun, because I'll be saying that so much in the moment to reassure myself of what the hell to do. Ooh. So 20 batteries is the max you can pick up. Got it.
Science. It bestows immortality on those who advance it to elevate all of mankind. Einstein.
Oh crap, I used a shotgun shell. Could have been handy. Oh, if the game gave you a bunch of stuff right there, I'm pretty sure there's a boss fight coming. The Radio Man will be me in 50 years every time we get a blizzard. There's gonna be plenty of sections where you can't rely on that flare gun. Sometimes the game takes away all your weapons. Shh, not shite.
Stucky's body vanished, leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive. I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice.
That's true, I remember it too. I wonder how many episodes you'll manage to get through on your first playthrough. You mean the first stream?
After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting. At least for a moment, the sane world reasserted itself.
Should read some of these in a minute.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now.
That's terrifying, actually.
The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
All right. I'll keep writing. Outside, there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
I don't believe this. It'd been me on the TV, talking crazy. Was I losing my mind?
Find a phone. Here we are.
Great Falls Sheriff Station.
Oh, thank God, Sheriff.
Sheriff Sarah Breaker. You are...
I'm Alan Wake, but listen. I was in a car crash. My wife, Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wake.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake. Not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice. Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me.
I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
Yeah, that scream is haunting.
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed
Playing
car.
this makes me want to finally get the Alan Wake DLC chapter of Control.
From a nightmare. The sheriff took me to the lake Alice and I had stayed at. But the cabin had disappeared.
Taken. Oh, I want to. 3 years ago. I forgot the actor. I wanted to make a Taken reference, the movie, but I've completely forgotten the name of. Sama, what's the name of the main actor in Taken?
Honey, I'm home.
You don't know.
How was it?
Yes.
Worst
He
weather
also
I've ever
voices
seen.
Good cop, bad cop.
You should put some coffee on. It'll
Huh?
warm you up.
What does that mean? No. Taken. No, not Snatched. The one with the amazing phone call. He's like, I don't know who you are. No, that wasn't Ray Fiennes.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
What was his name? Completely forgot his name, man. Liam Neeson. I wanted to make a joke about Liam Neeson. Okay, since we have just started the second episode, let me go and put my mug in the kitchen. And, I need a pee break, actually. He wasn't...
Who is who? I keep...
Liam Neeson was the protagonist in Taken, the dad who found his daughter. He also voiced good cop and bad cop in the Lego movie. What other live action things did he do? We actually haven't seen a lot of him in live action stuff. Oh, he was Obi-Wan's... He was also Obi-Wan's mentor in the Star Wars prequels. I'll be back in a sec. back. Did I move the camera too much by accident? No. Finally gotten your own Jacksepticeye pee break during a live stream moment. Technically, that was actually during a... That was just when he was recording the game. And I've gone to pee breaks before. I remember way back when I recorded that one Minecraft episode with Etjet. We both had to go to the bathroom at the same time, which is actually quite funny. Today's my birthday, Foxy plays. Hey, happy birthday then. Foxy, how are you doing? How old are you today? When the coffee's gone, you need something else, right? No, I'm joking. Sis wants a few drags, so drags. I feel like there was a better word for that. Stop moving. Cable is so short and strong. I'm 13 and feeling good. Nice. Well, this is the first October stream, which is Halloween themed. So Alan Wake is kind of like a horror game. It's a spooky game, and it's been recommended to me a lot. So playing that. Well, today. Let's go. So this is a flashback. Wait a minute. Switch on the coffee maker. Oh, hell yes. Oh God, what's the weather like outside? Is it winter?
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Oh, it is. Oh, I can't wait for it to snow this year. I've been really looking forward to snow because this summer all we had was rain and stuff. So if something's gonna fall on us more this year, it should be...
Oh, hey, I just finished those cover
snow.
mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really? These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
It's okay.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Fuse box. Here we go.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really
Aww.
spooked me.
Recommended to him equals me persisting him to play for the last 2 weeks. Well, believe me, you are way less... Well, it's not that you're annoying, but you're not. But when you recommend something, it's way better than when one of my IRL friends recommends me something, because they can recommend me to watch a series of films or a long series of an actual series, and will often ask me if I've started that and stuff. And, like, will always ask. Like, he's persistent about it. Like, when I'm watching something normal, chill, then I'll always have something. Right now, I'm struggling to watch 2 Netflix series right now. 2! That's how insane I am when it comes to... So I was 12 years old when I subbed to you. Yeah, I suppose we're getting snow in a few weeks. We are. Yeah, because, like, this weekend has been so cold. I remember yesterday... Well, 2 days ago, actually, because it's, like... 10 to 2 a.m. Jeez Louise. And like, I was there, I had a t-shirt, I had a sweater, I had my jacket, and I had gloves on, and I was still cold, and it was only like 10, 12 degrees, whereas there were some other people who had literal t-shirts on, and they were completely fine. It was cold, and there was wind. Those both mixed together are not for me. Like, if it's cold, but with no wind and snow, I am fine. But if you add some wind, like, hell, even on a summer's day, if you're gonna go and take a dip in the lake, if there is wind, you're in deep shit. Like, I remember one afternoon we went to the lake, me and some friends, we went to the lake. After 10 minutes, because of the wind, we went back to the towels, and we did not go back in. Because wind can make it so much worse. What was my point? Yeah, so if it's this cold now, imagine what it's going to be like for us when winter hits.
But it's just
Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch.
Oh wait, he said I love you. Take a shot.
Clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
I don't get how people can wear shirts when it's cold. Wait, weird question, but I'm not a stalker or hacker. Where do you live when... What state? It hasn't snowed in 5 years. I live in Switzerland, not America. So here the different the different seasons are usually quite strong. But this summer, I don't know, it rained a lot. There were barely any really hot days. And the present day now. He said it, it's time for shots.
Nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I don't think I'm feeling too good.
Okay, my head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
A lot of missing persons.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Turn the light! The light's on! The deputies, they won't...
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
I can't... The fence on the left. Oh, just a quick. Jeez! Nice work, Mr.
Alice's
Wake.
driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
This game was originally designed to be an open world game, but this scrapped a few months before it was finished. A few months?
Alice's kidnappers.
Interesting.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark, Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh my god!
Take it easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I stick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Wait here.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high?
Are you high? I wanted to make a joke about that like an hour ago.
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller.
Wait here. I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
What the hell happened to him?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Hold on, I actually should listen to some of those manuscripts. Let's let that one disappear, because it'll...
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Okay, let's... episode 2, no, it's episode 1. What hadn't I listened to?
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible. I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs. The cabin on Cauldron Lake? She asked. The sheriff looked at me suspiciously. The early morning light flooded through the office windows. I would probably never have gotten out of the woods alive without her help. But I couldn't tell her the truth of what I'd faced the previous night. She'd think I was lying or crazy. She'd lock me up, and she wouldn't help me find Alice. Stucky spat on the garage floor and tried to shake the cobwebs from his head. Ever since the couple never showed to pick up the keys, things had been fuzzy. Something, a feeling, caught his attention. Stucky looked up and stared as his brain tried in vain to process the horror before him. He stumbled back, knocking over a can of oil. A black pool spread across the floor while he struggled for a brief moment, then let go as the unrelenting darkness engulfed him. Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me. This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
Man, these are interesting. And that is a lot for chapter 2. And yeah, it would be cool if can make a sequel if this reception is good.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page.
Wait, so whatever he writes, whenever he did this and he's just finding them, I guess he can tell the future as well, maybe? Like he did all this at some point in the future and found in the past?
The vision left me weak.
This remaster also has the DLC episodes. Oh, no way!
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
Anybody? Help me! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help!
Hello?
Back here. I'm back here.
Mr. Wake? Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page.
He just said that. I just read that.
Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back.
So wait, the remasters of this...
Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
What was I saying? Hold on a sec. So the episodes, the extra episodes of this were DLC for Control.
The only way to make sure that
So
Rusty
did
was
it use
safe
like
was to
Control's
get the power
mechanics
running and the lights back on.
and just told
The gate to
more
another
story
suite was
from
locked.
this?
The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone.
I really hope that's not something later on.
At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe.
There were 2 DLC episodes after that came out in 2010. I think they're also included in the remaster. Nice.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches. that looked like liquid darkness. Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Please don't feed the animals.
Oh shit.
For those prisoners who purchase a park license.
Oh god, what happened?
The park ranger's instructions. Get all Rusty, no! Never. Two bears and wolves never approached any
Duh.
closer than 25 yards. Pets must be never leave your
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it. Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Ah! Oh. Shit, that's a lot of them. Nuts. Keep coming. Supposed to run for the next safe haven instead of fighting them. Okay, I guess that's good to remember. But they catch up quick. Where's your flashlight's beam? Yeah, but then I'd have to look back. Duh. Oh god. Where's the light? I thought the light was right here. There we go.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
God, I don't even have a flare. This just screams enemies that are gonna... Come on, run away! Man, they're big. Wait, cars that have their interior on can be driven? Can you drive in this game? Wait, there's a safe haven right here. What's behind over here? There are certain moments in the game where you can drive like in Uncharted 4. Oh, nice! For a 2010 game? It's pretty darn neat. How do I get past this?
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Oh shit. What? No, I'm fine.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares won't keep the bastards away.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but...
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak.
Wow, you're getting through this fast. This took me hours.
He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake. You better keep up.
Duh.
That's what I got for you.
Duh. Shoot a little faster, will ya?
Bring it.
There we go. Hold on a minute. The kidnapper? He's the kidnapper? You kidnapped my wife, you son bitch?
Stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk.
The Taken.
A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it.
Oh, shit.
Okay, better get ready. They'll be on us soon. This is it, Wake. Last stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Hold on, there's a coffee thing there.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
Program, Wake.
You were saying? Wait, I'm out of flashlights. Oh crap. Woo.
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her mouth.
You're gonna give me the manuscript or you'll be sorry!
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here!
He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move. On more than one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant, until now.
What the hell?
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
almost walked into one. God, they're everywhere. Duh! Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! Hey! Scared the ever-loving shit out of me.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Oh God! Why does just hearing that make me give me shivers on my spine? Gamers to CD Projekt Red, you'd better get me Cyberpunk 2077 or you'll be sorry. Nice, I've got a shotgun now. Good reason to explore these little interiors when you see them. Oh wait. Whoa. So I guess these, you can try and get these on in time if you want to. Like, you can take a risk and try and get them on in time. Before they attack you. Good, try not to get in the water here. Hey, Jude. Oh, he went back into the room. Oh, God. I could definitely use a flare in here. What the f— what is that? Duh! It's the big impact sounds that scare me.
The logging site was a mess. The modular office had been pushed off the cliff. Deputy Thornton climbed up from the wreckage excited, breathing hard from the exertion. Nobody there. It's weird. Don't you think that's weird? Bored, Mulligan let out a mighty snort. Hell, it's always weird, Thornton. Just a question of sorting out what kind of weird it is this time around.
Huh? Oops.
When Barry saw the darkness attack the visitor center, it made him a believer. The men Al said he'd shot, they hadn't been just locals on crank. Somehow the world had changed, like the channel had been switched without warning. You think you're watching a sitcom, and you're really watching a horror show. When the birds started attacking the cabin, Barry wasn't surprised, just terrified.
I didn't mean to use a flare. The darkness wears her face. Damn it! Why do I keep pressing R2 like it's a reload button if you're not aiming and press R2? Damn it. You do that because yeah, it is in The Last of Us 2, but I haven't played that in a little bit.
Is a hazardous occupation.
Oh, that is scary. He's looking right at them.
Barry?
Ow! The porch is covered with birds. They've got all Hitchcock on me.
Stay out of sight. I'm on my way. Don't open the door.
What, am I crazy?
Stay hidden. I'll be there soon. Just make sure you keep the lights on. I still had to reach Barry at the cabin, but at least I was out of the woods. I'd have to get the car from the locked garage. It would get me back to Barry faster, and the headlights were a welcome bonus.
The FBI agent's command froze me in place. I considered surrender. It was all falling apart anyway. I could give in, let someone else deal with it. But it felt all wrong. Call it instinct. His posture. The way he held the gun. He was no friend. Shots ringing in my ears, I leaped for the hole in the fence and stumbled into the darkness beyond. I had to find the key to the garage.
A story is not a machine that does what you tell it. A story is a beast with a life of its own. You can create it, shape it, but as the story grows, it starts wanting things of its own. Change one thing and you set off a chain reaction of events that spreads through the whole thing. The characters have to be true to themselves. The events need to follow a logic that fits the story. A single flaw and the magic is gone. The story dies. Alice dies.
Ah! I knew it! The moment you get the goddamn key, gonna be people everywhere. Taken. The Taken. That's what they call them. Best reaction. Okay, we're gonna drive. Damn. Boost the lights. They changed the driving controls in the remaster, which I'm very thankful for. In the original 360 version, you accelerate by moving the analog stick forward. Aw, damn. That seems kind of annoying. Where are enemies?
The flare gun was probably the best weapon I could imagine against the dark things I was facing. It was the kidnapper.
You son of a bitch! Where's my wife?
Enough horseplay, Wake. You deliver the manuscript, and you can have your woman back. Simple as that.
I don't... Listen. Listen. I'm gonna need time to finish it. I still need to write the ending. I need... a week.
It's not done?
I need a week.
2 days. The old Bright Falls coal mine is nearby. You can find it easy, city boy. The main building, there at noon. You bring the manuscript, you'll get your wife. If not, well, get me?
Yes, I get you.
Barry had talked about birds over the phone.
Save Barry from the birds? How the hell am I gonna do that? Gotta shoot the birds. Shoot the birds! Well, I seem to be... Alright, I guess I'll use this maybe. Okay, James, what's up? Playing some Alan Wake. Man, the entire silence that comes after hurts more than their screeches. Honest to God.
Hey, Al. I'm sorry for thinking you were having a psychotic episode, man.
I sent Barry to the town to ask around about a man fitting the kidnapper's description. He'd go through the archives of the local paper. Perhaps he could learn something. Anything about the island and the cabin that had disappeared. The man wanted a manuscript. I had to try to write him one to get Alice back. For me, the supernatural had always been nothing but a metaphor for the human psyche, a tool to use in writing fiction. Now, it was happening for real, and I couldn't put a single word on paper.
Barry Wheeler speaking.
This is Rose.
Rose?
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Oh, you sweet, brilliant girl.
Could you and Mr. Wake come get them? I live in the trailer park outside the town.
We'll be there in less than an hour. See you soon.
Okay, she
Have
sounds...
a great day. Hope you come back soon. Welcome to the old
dear diner.
Good girl.
I knew something was wrong.
Come here. Pretty please, can you tell me where I am? You.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been... How the hell
Okay,
did she
well,
get her
this-
hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was
Wait,
digging
back when
around.
this came out,
Yeah.
did the episodes come out temporarily?
We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Okay, so it is 3 in the morning right now. I've got some stuff to do in
We're
the
looking for
morning.
Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Well, it is the morning already, but tomorrow.
Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends.
All the episodes
come
released on the
true,
disc, they just split it into episodes for artsy-fartsy reasons.
place around
Got it.
Cauldron Lake.
Well,
Because
you
the
ain't
episodes
wrong.
are quite
The
short,
Indians
so...
thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld.
Let's just...
I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
Okay, that's actually interesting. Yeah, I remember Thomas Zane. He said that he found something in the last episode, somewhere in the last two episodes.
I'll take you to Rose's trailer.
Yeah, in the next stream, buddy. For now, I need some very, very good sleep. Well, thanks a lot. Not a lot of people came over, but that's alright. At least I got to start it. I do like the setting a lot. It's actually quite unique. And I guess people who really fear the dark of this kind of maybe have a bit of a challenge. But again, I do like the concept. You know, the dark is its own character. It takes people and it plays with your psyche. And using the light as a resource to fight them and heal yourself and just know that you're alright is actually pretty darn cool. And and I always like the concept of, you know, during the day you have nothing to fear, it's reality, but then once it goes at night you think you're crazy. It's a different world entirely. Like, the whole game isn't just set in the nighttime, so it has two worlds to explore. Like, right now we have time to try and figure this whole thing out, whereas at night we try to accomplish different tasks, but with other unfortunate obstacles in the way. Awesome stream. Thanks a lot. Yeah, I hope to stream this again soon. I do have 1 week of school left, and then we have a small vacay. So I'll try and stream way more then, because I do have lots of stuff to stream and a lot to play. I do have a lot to play in my spare time, but there are some stuff. I need to continue Ghost of Tsushima, that is for certain. But I'm excited to follow this. I do like small little games just like that to shake things up, especially for Halloween. Oh, and I didn't even think, like, this isn't the only game I do want to play for Halloween, so you guys should let me know what other games I should play / replay for Halloween month. There's so many now. But before go-to was Batman Arkham Knight. And now I've played The Last of Us 2 and Little Nightmares. The Last of Us 2 is quite long. Well, Arkham Knight is as well, but The Last of Us 2 is narratively longer, and it is survival horror, but not 100% horror. I don't know. It feels like a very nice game to visit every now and then. It's not all horror all the time, but Halloween is a good excuse to replay it. It's just that it is long. Little Nightmares 2, although that is quite short, and there are some sections that I feel like I might not... I guess we'll see. Hi, Lifelong Fire. I'm really, really sorry, buddy, but I'm about to end the stream. It is late at night. It's 3 a.m. We got back from the theater today, and I did want to stream something because I've got some privacy in the apartment tonight, but I just played 2 episodes of the Alan Wake Remaster blind playthrough. If you want to hopefully catch the next one, I don't know when I'll stream, but whenever I'm free and feel like it, hopefully you can get the notification if you subscribe, like, just so you can be here for another stream if you were looking forward to it, because unfortunately I'm about to end it, but still welcome. Yeah, sorry about the timing. That actually happens a lot on my channel. It's 9 p.m. for me, p.m., so you must be East America? Wait, 3, yeah, so you can't be too far behind me. So are you... So yeah, somewhere in Eastern America, maybe? Just guessing here. Okay, yeah. Sorry about that, a bit of a bummer. But like I said, if you subscribe, I do try and stream games as often as I can in my busy high school life. But I'll definitely try. So everyone have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for stopping by / watching. Take care.